You know.
Sometimes you gotta teach people rules to the game, you feel me?
Look. Who you with? Respect the general, right? It's a lot of rules to the game. Red beam to let you know I'm good with my aim. Keep it G, stay 100. I'll be focused.
What up? It's 92.9 WDUP, New Orleans, home of timeless hip hop and R&B, and this is a special show we do, man. Spotlight, you know what I mean? Web content only, you know what I mean? I get to speak freely and say you know what I'm saying? And the artists can too. We got special guests up in here, man. We got Teek Fame, Massive Entertainment. Big up DJ Massive in the background, y'all.
You already know who you with in the building,
Who
man.
you with, y'all? You know what I'm saying? So, yo, Teek, man, like, you've been up here several times, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's my first time able to actually interview you, you know what I mean? You normally do it with Shanice, man.
Right.
But yo, since the last time we had you up in here, man, what's new?
You know, we just been working. We took a little break for a minute, you know, but we finally getting back to it. I got a lot of music on the way with, you know, a bunch of different artists, a slew of artists, Camouflage, Connecticut, a bunch of artists. We back on the road as well. We got mad shows on the way and stuff. Big show in January, actually in 2 weeks at the FET Music Hall. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Run it down, like, yo, being on the road, like, and talk about, like, some of the most distant spots you've been, the most live spots you've been, and something that was underwhelming.
I say the most livest spot we've been so far was definitely New Hampshire at the Jewel nightclub, man.
What part of New Hampshire?
Manchester.
I've been out there, yo. Manchester, yeah, it's cool.
And yo, live people, but
yeah.
That show we was opening for like Dizzy Wright, Jaron Benton, and like the energy was crazy. We went on like right before they went on, so there was like a bunch of people in the room, and that was a dope night. And then Shade 45, we opened for them too. And
speak on that, like, don't gloss over that. Shade 45.
Yeah,
give us the whole rundown on that.
Shade 45. Shout out the infamous Amadeus. You know what I'm saying? We met him and his whole camp out there. They very humble. We actually went on tour with them. It was a tour. It wasn't even like, you know, just one show. It was a tour. There was like 4 different shows, and like the energy got better each show. Like the first show was in New York. And we actually were first that night, but I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I needed to smoke after that ride, so I ducked off, went to the car. They was panicking, looking for me, like, yo, where's this dude at? He's first. Everybody running. I see Massive, like, yo, what you doing? You first? So
yeah.
I had to run inside, do my thing and everything. And then when they finally heard me, they was like, yo, I'm glad you're on this tour. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So energy was crazy, man. Shout out.
I mean, you spoke on that, like, yo, every artist, even like artists up to Mariah Carey and Beyonce, they got what's in their rider. You said you had to go get right, like, what's in Teek, you know what I mean, rider, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you
book you, man, what they gotta have on deck for you?
Man, they gotta have the gassery. They gotta have the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, regardless, and really just good vibes. Really, like, I love the venues. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not for, like, you know, the small venues and stuff like that. I'm with it though, but
yeah.
I'm really looking for like that bigger stage, you know, really to like express myself, get up there, show everybody what I could really do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yo, man, you know, this is my first time interview. You've been here several times though,
right.
But like, you know, on this platform, man, Spotlight, man, like, give a quick rundown of your background, how you got started, how you got down with Massive Entertainment.
All right. You know, it's funny that you say that, because, you know, shout out Prophecy, which is, you know, another member of the Massive Entertainment family.
Yeah.
We met at a job. We was at a job one day, and we looked like, you know how you just give that look at that stare. You're like, dang, that dude might do some music down there. I can't really tell, but I think he does music.
Yeah.
So we like felt each other out for the like first few days. Pause. And then
I didn't even catch that joint.
Pause. But then after that, we was just like, yo, what you do? Like, what type of music you make? We went on break together, and we listening to each other's music. We like, yo, we got to get this together. We got to make something happen. Mm-hmm. So he went and sat me down in front of DJ Massive, his dad and stuff. And, you know, at first, you know, they got to be intimidated. So, you know, Massive, he's like, yo, what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, I bring a lot of stuff to the table, but I'm more of a, like, action person. I could show you better than I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was that next week he booked me a show. It was like, yo, I want to see what you could do. And it was 40 Thieves before they closed. So we went in there, we killed it. And right after that, we sat down, we talked business, and then from there, it was just like, yo, full steam ahead. We got working on, like, the first album, which was Been About My Bag. That shit was fire. And then from there, we started opening up with different artists, doing tours and really on the road. We started hitting the road hard. Like I want to say, for the first 4 or 5 months, we had like at least 15, 16 shows like back to back. He was not playing. But even through all those shows, like everything we've done, that's what really brought us together. Like just getting to fill each other out, knowing that we're all striving for the same goal. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to DJ Massive Entertainment.
Who you with, yo? Who you with? Hey, yo, Massive, what up, man? The mic work. What up?
What up, Massive Entertainment in the building, DJ Massive. You know what it is. Who you with? Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Fame. Shout out to Prophecy. Shout out to Foreign Fish. Shout out to Mama Massive. And shout out to Miss Massive.
Right.
Who you with? That's what's up, yo.
Who you with?
Oh, man, we over here with Teek Fame, Massive Entertainment. So, yo, for those who may not be up on you, whatever, like, yo, point them in the right direction. Like, what record would you like, yo, all right, you want to know about me? This is that record.
I'm pretty sure for Massive there's like a few of them, but for me, there's either two. For me, if you want looking for like a solo, it's What's the Word. You gotta What's the Word, all platforms, no matter what. If you look it up, it's gonna be a vibe, no matter what. And the second one would definitely have to be Vibe with Camouflage. Like that is a summer jam, no matter when you hear it, and it brings back like nostalgic vibes. So when you hear it, no matter what, you're gonna, it's a bop. That's all we can say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kind of describe your sound a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, for those who may not know.
To me, I feel like my sound is more. It's a little street, but it's more of like storytelling as well. Like I like to tell where I came from, like what I've seen throughout my entire lifetime, what I'm going through, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really one of those rappers that be like, oh yeah, I got 1,000,000 chains on, stuff like that. I'm not really a flashy person. I like to talk about my camp, what we're doing, what's the next moves, what we're planning to do in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like the struggle, what we came from, what we're overcoming. You know what I mean? That's the type of style I do. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, let's talk about like songwriting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what's your process with songwriting? You know what I mean? Are you capable to actually write for others? And I mean, you hear like, yo, certain rappers wrote R&B songs for people. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And to be honest, I actually have. I've written an R&B song for somebody. I've actually, like, writing for other people is not as hard as you think, but for you to like have the same chemistry as that person and be able to work well with that person is really like that type of question, because like I like working with other people. I'm a people person. I've written music, like I want to say at least 4 or 5 songs for different people, and they still hit me up to this day, like, and they really appreciate the work. It's all about really what you put in and what you're trying to get out of it. I like working with other people. They like working with me. So,
yeah,
it's all about the chemistry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yo, how competitive are you as an MC though, man? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you get on like a, you know what I mean, a group joint, whatever, and you like, yo, I want to shine everybody. Of course you do, but it's just like, yo, would you ever go back and rewrite a rhyme or something like that?
Listen.
Or like, you know what I mean? Or you look at anybody on your team, it's like, all right, he nice, but yo, I'm you know what I mean, fry him. You know what I'm saying?
This is a very good question. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a question.
Sometimes people consider confident for cockiness.
Right.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I feel like this is a really good expression of me. Like I'm a humble person. I love to laugh and stuff like that. But when it comes to a track, I'm letting you know, when I get on that track, I am trying to take your head off. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. You want a fire verse regardless of what it is. Like, you're not aiming to be, oh yeah, I'm better than you. It's not. I want you to get the best of me on this track right here, so you could repeat this track and be like, wow, he put his all into that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear that, man. I like that, man.
Right.
I think rap mad pussy right now. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas motherfucking suing each other and shit. You know?
Oh, that suing is crazy. See, I was with the back and forth.
Right now.
I was with them back and forth until he did the lawsuit. I felt like the lawsuit was a little far. Like, what are you doing? Like,
nah, but I think it might be ego too, though, man. It's like, yo,
yeah.
I know, yo, coming in, like, you on your ascension. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gonna get to where you need to get to. It's just like, yo, who's in your corner to keep you humble? Like, yo, Teek, man. Like, yo, you starting to get a little Michael Jackson-ish, man. You over there buying monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna keep you level, man.
We got the support of, like, the town. I'm not even gonna say the support of just, my team, my camp. We got the support of the town, because when people see me out, they be like, yo, I like what you're doing. Stay humble, stay down. You know what I'm saying? And it's stuff like that Like, it may be little at the time, but then it replays in your mind like, wow, he really said that to me. That means I'm obviously doing something. You know what I mean? And then you got your camp like, yo, you got to stay down because people are following what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what keeps me afloat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, yo, talk about Set the Ball project, man. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that's the last
last
project and did
project.
very well. And before that, Applying Pressure did real good too. So, you know, we've been on a trajectory. You know what I'm saying? That's
Set the bar. I feel like, you know, for me, setting the bar, and the reason I named it that is because the way the projects worked, like from Been About My Bag to Applying Pressure to Set the Bar, like each progression was the most, you know what I'm saying? Like I gave my all into all these albums. So Set the Bar was like a completely different direction. Like this was gonna set me aside from all the other artists that are out here. Shout out to other artists, but you know what I mean? Like I'm putting these projects together different. I want people to hear not just a story, not just a movie, but a lot of different things. I want you to be like, wow, like I didn't even know he could think outside the box like that. That's what Set the Bar is. You know what I mean? Shout out Massive Entertainment. You know what I mean?
Who you with, bitch? Know what I mean?
Can I hear the Who You With in there?
Who you with?
You hear it?
Yeah.
Right,
Was that from Bernie Mac? I'm talking about Who You With. Was that Bernie?
Yeah.
Once again,
Repeat
I
Bernie
didn't
Mac.
take it from Bernie Mac.
Yo,
Shout out to Bernie Mac, man.
Shout out to Bernie Mac.
Whoa.
But he's definitely the first one to say it.
Nah, that's a dope tagline for y'all for real. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, shit. Talk about some of your collabs, man. Big collaboration you done had.
I mean, let's see. Camouflage is definitely, you know, to me, what would be number one. 8 Crews up there too, as well. Camouflage is different. You know why? Because he'll sit you down and really make you think that you're doing something right, and then show you the way to do it, like completely sideways or something like that. Like he's just that one artist that cares about the craft enough to make the beat right in front of you, play everything out, make sure you record it right, and then send it out to the right people to get you connected. So shout out Camouflage, 8 Crews, him and his whole camp, THT, they nothing but support from day one. Like they was the first one to open doors for us. Let's put it that way. So shout out THT, and they still do. You know what I mean? Let's see who else. Hartford Poe. Shout out Hartford Poe. I got like a bunch of things in the cut with him. You know what I mean? Mo Steel. I got a song with him in the cut.
Yo, big up Mo Steel. My man doing gospel rap now. I respect
Right.
it.
So that's why, speaking of the Most Still, I'm trying to. They got a project, something they got together, but seeing that, Mo, you know what I mean.
He crossed over, so we
Yeah, he
trying
crossed
to
over.
see.
So,
Nah,
he
I
ain't
respect
gonna
that.
want to release that. So
Nah.
I'm trying to get my hands on it, and
I
I'll
do
just
wanna
take
ask
his
this
verse off and just put somebody else.
I do want to ask this question though, man. It's like, yo, cause like, yo, old boy from the Clips, you know what I'm saying, Malice, you know what I'm saying,
No
like,
Malice,
yo,
yeah.
yeah, no, now he know Malice, he gospel rapper. It's like, yo, if somebody switch over to the gospel realm, that don't mean you gotta get whacked. Like DMX, one of the best selling rappers of all time, one of the greats of all time.
Right.
He got records. If he's not cussing, he got records that sound. It could be gospel. He talk about
Right.
God often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I feel like God be mad. Like, yo, all right, you want to cross over to gospel rap, now you trash, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what
Yo, there's a bunch of gospel rappers out there. People don't even know, like Lecrae, Bobby Sessions, all those people, they dope. It's not even about what they're saying. It's just that they're getting their message across. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like God mad at gospel rappers. He's like, yo, y'all ain't putting on no joints. Yo, get Timbo on the beat or something. Like, yo, just don't cuss and don't say nothing that go against my.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like Mo just dropped his project, and I was listening to it, and I'm not gonna lie, he still got the same spark that he had before he crossed over. It was dope. Maybe not something that you would bump every day because you're not super spiritual, but if you're into that kind of thing, you would definitely love that album. Go check him out too.
No, absolutely. So, yo, getting back to you, man. Yo, have you ever had a record that you wasn't a fan of, where you like, you know what I mean? You did a record, you laid it down, you was like, but then it kind of took off for you, surprisingly?
Yeah, quite a few. Actually, the last one for me would have been About My Bag. Shout out to DJ Massive, but there was
Massive Entertainment.
there was a track on there that wasn't even supposed to make it to the light of day, but somehow it ended up on the album. And I was like, all right. So I'm listening to other people listen to it, and they're like, yo, this is dope. I'm like, yeah, you weren't even supposed to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I'm gonna flip the question around. One thing you thought you had a heater, you have a flamer,
right?
The people ain't, you know what I mean, get with it.
Yeah, definitely a few of those.
Okay.
Definitely a few of those. The last one for me would have probably been, it'll probably been on Applying Pressure. To me, Standing on Business. Like I felt like no matter what, that was a solid track. Don't get me wrong, it is a solid track to listen to, but people don't like to listen to it. They like to hear you perform it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, talk about your stage presence, man. Cause like, yo, all right, R. Kelly locked up, but like one of my best friends, man, R.O. Salute. Like, yo, he went to an R. Kelly joint. We was living in Atlanta, and he was performing at the spot. That's that name in my head, but like this is like popular spot years ago in Atlanta, and R. Kelly was performing.
Right.
And like, yo, he sounded like the album. Like he was like, yo, you know how people like, yo, you hear they record, you know what I mean, on the radio, on the album, whatever, and then you see them in person, it don't sound the same.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was like, yo, this nigga sound like, yo, the album cut. You know what I mean?
And some, right?
Yeah.
I say, to me, and if you ask a bunch of people, they'll tell you the same thing. My stage presence is really unmatched. Like, I get up there and I give them people a show. Like, I give you exactly what you're looking for. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna go up there from start to finish. I'm gonna give you a show, whether it's 30 or 3,000 people in the room. Like, I'm gonna make sure I pick the most fire set, the most fire songs, and really try to showcase myself. Let's see. I don't know if people know who Worlds Collide is, but shout out Worlds Collide. They from Oakdale. They doing their thing. They, you know, young dudes coming up and stuff. But they threw a show out there, and they had a bunch of merch, stuff like that. And when I went up to go on that stage, you would have swore there were like at least 1,000 people out there by the way the phones were just going up, you know, people swinging, yelling and stuff like that. And that's the type of energy you need. It's like if you getting that energy from the crowd, you going to dish it out no matter what. So I'm the type, you know what I mean? You going to get it.
Yeah, for sure. We over here is 929 Spotlight, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all go to our website, 929WDUP.com.
Right.
YouTube page, just type in 929WDUP, you know what I'm saying? You get all this content, you know what I mean? Massive entertainment in the building.
Well, you already know
what I mean?
who you with.
Yeah, yeah, man. So, yo, when it's all said and done, man, like, yo, what do you want people to say that was like, yo, your contribution to the game?
To me, I want people to, like, it's not even about the money. It's not even about the fame. It's like, if you respect me, that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Just you acknowledging the fact that I'm actually doing what I need to do to be somewhere or be somebody. You know what I mean? That is enough for me. People see me out and be like, yo, I see you doing your thing. I like your music. You know what I'm saying? That's enough for me. That's making me feel like I'm already headed in the right direction or I've already made it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really the contribution or, you know, the recognition for me. Like,
So, yo, what kind of separates you from the pack?
To me, my humbleness, like, and the way to adapt. I know how to adapt. I know how to, you know.
Do you feel like, yeah, yo, I'm humble, but I'll light your ass up, motherfucker?
Right. At all times, too. It's like, I could be on the same page or be in the same, for instance, like Camouflage. Like, I know Camouflage is really talented. So each time that we do a song together, no matter what, even if he is like one of my good friends, I'm aiming to beat you on this song. I'm sorry. Like, it's what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to give you the best of my ability, and then we going to create something nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yo, what, man, what's next? Upcoming, we brand new year on time, you know what I mean? 2025.
Tell them about that self-named album coming up here.
We got this album that we already working on. I've been in album mode since like December.
What is album mode though? Like, what that consist of?
Album mode means, you know, do not disturb. We're not really working with like other artists at the time. If you're trying to like feature and stuff like that, it just means I'm really focused. I'm locked in. I'm worried about the project I'm trying to release. That's album mode. Like, everything else is cut off. I'm focused on this project. I'm not worried about, you know, going over here doing that. Nah, this is what I need to get done. Until I get this done, I'm in album mode. You know what I mean? So we got this project we working on, you know, called FAME. You know what I mean? If my name is an acronym. So FAME stands for Fairly Addictive Music Entertainer. Because every time you see me, you know, I make you want to be like, all right, where can I find this dude? Or where is his where's his work? Where's his videos? Where's this? Something. I gotta look this dude up. You know what I mean? So I'm working on, it's gonna be called FAME, FAME, Fairly Addictive Music Entertainer. Probably looking like March, maybe April, but we're shooting for March for sure. So
Yeah, we started working on it. The album that's out right now, Set the Bar, is actually doing real good, and
we still eating off of it. So it's like,
and applying pressure. So that's
I got videos still on the way. Like that's why I'm not like in a rush for the next project, but just know it's already in the works. I never not working, in the words of DJ Massive.
Yo, DJ Massive probably had a heavy hand in the production, but like talk about any other production contributions you had in this shit.
Definitely Camouflage, CPR Records. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Young D. Let's see. Who else? Who else am I working with? We got Skinny Wayne and Honey Gang. Shout out to him. Who else? That's really... we try to keep everything in-house so that way it doesn't really, transpire other different places. Like, shout out to Zip and their team because I think we got something with them in the works too.
We got
Dos Vatos.
Yeah. Shout out to Dos Vatos.
Big up Dos Vatos.
Yeah, we try to keep everything in house. We got everything we need at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People should come shop with us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, yo, Massive over there, man. Like, yo, what's next for Massive Entertainment in 2025, my nigga?
Well, so here's somewhat the list tentatively.
Come to Death Row.
Check it. We got Prophecy. Shout out to Prophecy. He's got a project coming out. We don't got no name for it, but that's going to be a Massive Entertainment Presents project. There's a difference when it says Massive Entertainment Presents. That's a Massive Entertainment Presents project, and all my artists do solo projects. This next one will be a Teek Fame, strictly Teek Fame project under his name, things like that. But we got that coming out. We got Massive Entertainment Presents Gone But Not Forgotten, Drizzy Dre. We got Massive Entertainment Presents Bridging the Gap 2.
I was just about to say that.
I'm doing something for the homie Rolo. Rest in peace to the homie Rolo.
Yeah.
I'll be working with Smiley on that. But yeah. So definitely.
Shout out Smiley.
And, you know what I mean. And I'm
looking to bring
in, I'm looking to bring in two new artists to the label. So yeah,
my nigga.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we working.
I don't want to say the two new artists' names yet. I just want to make sure that I get my P's and Q's all in everything in order. But you will be hearing about two new artists joining Massive Entertainment here soon in the new year.
Right.
I bet. Should show. You know what I mean?
Who you
Fully
with?
join Massive Entertainment artists. All right, fully.
So, yo, man, outside of the music game, man, like, yo, any aspirations elsewhere? You know what I mean? You got verticals anywhere? You know what I'm saying? Use a Dame Dash line? Like, you got anything else outside of music going on?
I could say we work in this little fashion line that we trying to get up. Like we got the Massive Entertainment merch, but we're working on like a little outside line. Can't really release too many details because of the simple fact you don't want people stealing ideas. You know what I mean? In London. But we working on this little outside line. We're trying to get something going for the summer because why not? The podcast, Live from 65, we still going with that.
Yo, speak on that though. Like, kind of give a background, like what the whole genesis of it and what's it about, and what you can expect.
Live from 65, you already know where we at. Right at the Massive Entertainment household. My boy DJ Massive, you know what I'm saying? That's his podcast. I'm just the co-host, but
he's just the co-host. That's my man right there. Always, all the time, my co-host. Right there, Teek Fame, always in the building.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then we be having like a slew of artists. Like we're on season 2. A bunch of ones just came out. Like 8 Crews. Who else did we have up there?
So season 2, last season finished with DJ Get Right and J Lit.
Right.
Big up Get Right, J Lit.
Yeah. 2-parter there. The season began with 8 Crews.
Yep.
The second interview was Loud Pack.
Yeah.
We got Tahiti coming up next after that.
Yep.
After that, we got Pop Got Bars, and after they got ET.
My nigga, Pop, what up, boy?
Yeah. So I got an interview with Pop Got Bars. He's coming up here in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So be on the lookout for that one. And then that's going to be the first half of season 2, the first 5 episodes there.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So yo, let me ask you this, man. Like, yo, how the city been like holding you down, though, man? I probably gonna have the same answer as you.
Can I let me answer first?
All right,
Let me
go.
answer first.
I'll let you go.
I believe.
And y'all can fire at us too.
I believe in some eyes of some people we came out of nowhere. And yeah, we came out with a little controversy at first, but we rectified all our problems.
What's the controversy? I'm
You know
sorry.
what
Cut
I'm
you
saying?
off.
The whole zip
The whole,
zip
you know, shout out to
nasty.
the whole zip nasty. We had a little misunderstanding, and it got out of, you know, it got heated and out of control real quick.
You notice how you just cut the music off? You want to get this off? You got
No.
He said everybody need to hear this.
and so that we clear when this is posted, it bothers me to this day that it happened with them guys because I got nothing but love for them. But either
Right.
way, you know what I'm saying, we rectified our problems and everything is all good. We got 2 projects working on with them, on a project with them, and like I said, fortunately it happened, but it did, and I think we came out and we dropped nothing but, I believe, nothing but quality music since we've come out of our shell.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And
Consistency.
shout out to the city. Shout out to you. Shout out to Shanice. Shout out to the radio station for putting up numerous of times and having us at different venues and things like that, which y'all guys was doing.
I feel
Shout
like
out to everybody that, you know, that mess with Massive Entertainment. If you don't, no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Shout out to the haters. You know, without y'all, you know what I'm saying, we won't have nothing to talk about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like to me, the way that the town treats me, like they treat me just like they treat everybody else. You either you here today and you could be lit today, and then tomorrow you could be hated. Either way, they're still gonna love you. Why? Because you're from this city. You know what I mean?
and like,
it's
yo,
a love-hate relationship.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always how it has been with New London. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. They might talk down on you, but they still got no choice but to listen to you if you stay consistent. You know what I'm saying?
I see, yo, you know, I'm gonna throw now to now on the chopping block, man. Yo, I could be honest, man. I'm just gonna take it as, you know, constructive criticism.
Right.
Like, yo, my whole thing going in this, right? It's like, yo, we can play like artists from the town all day, but like, yo, we're a business, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and we want, and like coming into the shit, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to like play like, you know what I mean? They got oldies rock, they got oldies country. I wanted that. Cause I feel like that's the golden era, but I want to mix it in with the current shit too.
Right.
And then like I want this shit to be something to aspire to. So it's like, all right, boom, we play a Teek record. It sounds like a big fucking deal. Teek got on 929 instead of like, yo, nigga, everybody on 929, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so we try. So like, yo, anybody out there who might be murmuring behind my back, I don't even want to know, cause I don't want no problem with nobody. But it's just like, yo, that's why we do it. We want to create that buffer where it's something to aspire to instead of like, oh,
Right.
oh, you on 929, nigga? Everybody on there, nigga.
What if Flex say on his platform? He said, "Not everybody can come up here." You know what I'm saying? And then he hit that button.
And all due respect, right? And all due respect to everybody doing their thing, because everybody doing their thing. You were right. I remember we had a conversation. You were right when you told me, yo, not everybody can come up here, bro. Just because you do, you got to show me more. You know what I'm saying? And,
I mean, I feel like it's gonna hurt
you
the
put
brain.
a fire underneath me to make sure, like, okay, I'm gonna make sure you gonna know who the hell we
Nah,
are.
cause I see,
Right.
yo, nigga, I be around. I be seeing niggas out like, yo, what up, Mike? And then they look like off and shit. I'm like, all right,
Right.
nigga mad at me. I ain't like, yo, I just want to be fair. That's it.
That's
you know what I'm
it.
saying? Like, yo, you got that heat rock, nigga. We'll burn that shit up. A lot of people can say that. We will burn it up if you got that heat rock. But your shit mid, nigga, you gonna get mid play, nigga. And then on top of that, it's just, you know what I mean? And then like, yo, I mean, you name another radio station you can pull up to, man. Like, yo, play my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not me,
Right.
bro. Not
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So
Listen, you doing what you gotta do. It's your platform at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And if people will support you and support your decision, even though you tell them no, that should be like, dang.
And that's what's
all right,
crazy.
let me go make something that he's gonna have no choice but to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what the bug is? I haven't said no. I play everybody's shit. Whack, great, in between, my nigga. Like,
Right.
yo, you know what I'm saying? We play it like, yo, there been some shit. It sound like niggas just slurring off a Gerber, nigga. It sound
listen.
crazy. Like, yo, I play that shit. And it's like, yo, I want to walk these streets in New London, man, be aight, nigga.
Right.
Even though don't run up on me, I used to box, nigga. I might have something with me, too. But yeah, now what I'm getting at is just like, yo, what I'm getting at is just like, yo, I want to make, like, I want to set a standard where it's like something to aspire to. So, like, yo, New London, yo, if you feel way about me, murmur around my back, nigga, step your game up, because I have no horse in the race. I don't want to see nobody motherfucking held back a black bull, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't black ball unless you fucking violate me, like, literally, then, yeah, nigga, you black ball, nigga. You know what I'm
And
saying?
even
But nobody
then-
hasn't, so we good.
And at this point in time, right, if you're not hearing from 92.9, you're not hearing from other artists, that means work harder. That's it.
Yeah.
don't get up off your ass. Don't stop thinking one song is gonna make it and you're gonna be a one-hit wonder. Cause look at where all these one-hit wonders are now. They make them songs and they off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that. I want longevity. I want to be in the game and people recognize me for all my music, not just one track. You know what I'm saying? Keep working. Work harder. Get off your asses.
Word, man. I think that's a great way to sign over until we get to the motherfucking bars right here.
Right.
Motherfucking Teek fame out this motherfucker. You heard? Anything else you want to say to the people, man?
2025. You know, we had a slogan last year saying we was everywhere, but 2025, Massive Entertainment, we putting ourselves first. That's the new slogan this year. You know what I'm saying? We putting ourselves before anybody because I feel like the first 2.5 years we was being humble, you know, accepting handouts, doing this, doing that. But at the same time, that really ain't get us nowhere. We was supporting a lot of people that really ain't support us from the beginning. So now we supporting ourselves whether you like it or not. Like I said, Massive Entertainment 2025, we putting ourselves first. Who you with? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo. Who you with? Massive, man. Anything else you want to say to the people, man, before we get into these motherfucking bars, nigga?
Nah, listen, it's 2025. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be the first episode of the new year. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to
Spotlight.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Smiley.
G-Pain, what up?
Yeah.
You already know.
F-A-M-E. For me, it's fuck all my enemies personally.
Right.
You know
I kind of like that. I think you should go with that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I had.
You taking it down the route?
Nah, fuck that. Yo, go with that. Yo, I like that better. Nah, you trying to be pro.
That's me. You know, but that's gonna be his DJ name. DJ fuck all my enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's like
fuck all of my enemies.
Yo, that's what I had at first, but like I said, I'm the humble me, so you know I try to. But yeah, fuck all my enemies. Turn me up a little bit, huh? Look. Let's stop the tough talk. I'ma get it regardless. Only fuck with the killers, cause the killers be heartless. On the jump, I was ready. I got right off the porch. If you need the fire, you could come right to the source. Sick with my ways. I had the fiends jumping for days. Block boy, I'll be posted with a couple of things. I remember all the days they didn't know who I was. Had to get it from the bottom just to get me a buzz. Money coming in, got my hands hurt from counting. Gangsta and the gentleman, I got me in accounting. Came a long way from that block public housing. I'm the one they call when they want to get the town in. No matter if I'm down, just know I'm up with it. Locked in with the shooters, it's a good feeling. I can't speak for everybody, I know what I do. I've been chilling with the villains, but what's up with you? I'm trying to stack to the ceiling, go above the roof. Drinking life out the bottle cause I'm 100 proof. I'm the living truth, show you what a hustle do. Gotta run it up, show you how my brothers do. Massive ENT, they be scared of the name. Bang with the gang, cock back, let it bang. Always beneficial, so what games you trying to play? We didn't listen to your music, but I used it as a trade. Put me up to battle like I wasn't gonna ace this. Hit the grand slam, now I'm running all the bases. If you speaking on my name, say your grace. Only one way that you headed to the jail or to the grave. Every day I swear I'm paving the way. For my city they ain't heard of, they be doing their thing. New London, stand up, it's our time to be heard. Career's dead, DOA with a couple of words. I'm so gritty when I do it, I'm as grimy as it get. And it's Massive ENT, motherfucker, who you with? Y'all just claim out on the block, but y'all doing it legit. I know a couple hood niggas walk around with a stick. It's a struggle to be lit when they hating on your name. Throwing dirt behind the sheets or throwing shades on the gang. I'm the type to turn dollars into trains. From the struggle with my hustle, now I'm giving them my pain. I don't never play games, this ain't Xbox. Ain't trying to fuck, you can get up for the next stop. Blood pressure building, coming from my head top. With the shooters and they got a lot of dead stock. Huh? Come on, put your hands up. Nah, fuck that, put your hands down. Look, come on, put your hands up. Nah, fuck that, put your hands down.
Respect the general, right? It's a lot of rules to the game. Red beam to let you know I'm good with my aim. Keep it G, stay 100. I'll be focused on my money. If it's smoke, better fire, cause my shooters put in pain. I done took a couple losses, now I'm balling in the game. All the struggle and the hustle still remind me never change. I'm a new London native, lighting fire to the flame. Pulling up in the city, bet the city know my name. You gotta work for the respect, just know that's